So hello everyone, today we are going to see that how to handle the JavaScript alert in Selenium Webdriver, right? So let's just get started. So here if you see, so in JavaScript alert, so there are three different kinds of alert. When I am going to click on this particular button, so can you see a alert pop-up has been raised in front of us with a single button, and if I'm going to click on the second button, another alert has been triggered with two button OK and cancel, and whenever I'm going to click on the third button, a new alert is going to be in front of me, right? And it is basically a prompt where I need to enter the data first and then I need to click on the button. So these are the three basic kinds of alert of the JavaScript. Now the another point is, this alert is basically associated with the browser rather than the application. So once the alert has been shooted down, you cannot simply inspect this particular web element in order to handle that, right? So let's see that how to handle these three kinds of alerts in Selenium WebDriver. So at the first point, let me move back to my Eclipse and in my Maven project, let me create a new package, and I am going to name this package as alerts demo, and inside this package let me create a new class, and the class name is going to be demo, and inside this class let me initialize the main method, right? And let's perform the three operations that are important for any code to get written on the Selenium WebDriver. What are those steps? The first step is setup of the browser. The second step is launch a URL or open a URL, and the third step is close the browser, right? So let's perform every step one by one. So in order to set up the browser, let me create a variable for the interface WebDriver, and let me create an object for the Chrome driver, as I'm going to perform my every operation on Google Chrome. Now on the second step, what I need to do, I need to basically open a particular URL. So let me write it down, driver.get method. So what does this get method usually do? Let me deep down in the library, right? So here whatever URL you are going to pass as a parameter, this particular method is going to load that URL in the browser which you have been set up down, right? So as I need to handle these three alerts, so I'm going to open this URL. So let me copy it, let me move back to my Eclipse, and let me paste it over here. Right now the browser has been set up, we are open a URL, and then I need to close a browser. Okay, so these three steps has been done, right? Let me run this code, right click, run as Java application. Okay, so browser has been open, and then it is going to get closed. So what I want, once the browser is getting open with a URL, I simply want that my window should get what? Maximized. So for that thing I am using driver dot. I am going to use this particular method, driver.manage.window.maximize. What does it will do? Once the URL is open, it is going to maximize our screen. After that, I am going to say my driver, that driver please wait for at least 3 seconds. So 3000 means I am going to pass 3 seconds. 3000 simply means 3000 millisecond, right? Okay, so setup is done. So let us handle the first alert by clicking the OK button. So in order to get the alert, first I need to click on this particular button. So right click, inspect, right, let me take the pointer and let me hover over the button. So this is the particular button which I need to identify first. So how I'm going to identify? As you can see, there is no ID, no name, no CSS selector, or no locators over here, right? So how I'm going to do that? I am going to perform this operation by XPath. So right click, let me go to the copy and let me copy the XPath. Let's come back to our class, and I'm going to say the driver, please find an element by what? By XPath, and simply click on it. Once the particular driver is going to click on that particular button, alert is going to get triggered. Once the alert is going to get triggered, I am going to use this particular operation. See, driver.switch2.alert basically returns the object of the alert which is coming on the web application. So if you want to perform multiple operation on that particular alert, so you need to store it in a variable, and if you simply need to perform a single operation, so you can directly use it like I'm using it. As I need to click on OK, so directly I'm using .accept method. So now what is going to happen? Browser is going to get set up, a URL is going to get open, the window is going to get maximized. There is going to be 3-second wait, then driver is going to find an element of that particular button, and then we are handling that particular alert by clicking on the OK button by using this accept method. And before closing the driver, I simply want that driver should wait for 3 seconds. So let me right click, run as, and call the Java application. So my code is going to get started. See, the window is going to get maximized. It is going to click on that particular first button. Can you see? You successfully click on the alert, because once the button has been clicked, and then immediately in the next step, this alert.accept function has handled that particular alert. Now let me handle the second alert by clicking on the cancel button. Right, so in order to do that, let me first come over here and let me click on this particular button first. So step is going to be same. I am going to copy the XPath. Here I am going to say the driver please find an element by what? By XPath. Let me copy the XPath, and I am saying that please perform the click operation. And as I need to click on the cancel button, I'm going to say that driver, please switch to, and please dismiss the operation. If I need to click on OK, I am going to say that please accept, and if I am going to click on cancel, I am going to say that please dismiss the operation. And between these two operations, I simply want that driver should wait for 3 more seconds. And let me align the code. Okay. Let us run this code and see how it works. So right click, run as Java application. Screen is going to get open. It is going to get maximized. The first button is going to get clicked. The second button is going to get clicked. Now can you see it clicked on cancel, and this particular browser is going to get closed. So first 2 alert has been handled successfully. Now let's handle the third one, the prompt, by sending data first, and then we'll click on the OK button. So you can see we are having 2 operations to perform in the same object, right? So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to create a variable, right, in which I am going to store this particular operation. right? And before that I need to click on that particular button first. So let me go to the browser again, let me take the pointer, let me go to click for JS prompt, let me take the XPath, come back to Eclipse, and let me say that driver please find an element by what, by XPath, right? And I'm going to simply click on it. Once it is going to get clicked, I need to write it down some data, and then I need to click on OK, right? First I need to pass some data and then I need to click on OK. So let's do that. I'm going to say that alert, I'm going to use this particular variable and I'm going to pass some values first with the help of this send keys method. So I'm sending some key, let's say I'm sending hey. So first, at the first step, whenever this prompt is going to get triggered, what is going to be happen, a data is going to get entered, and after that I need to click on this OK button. So what I'm going to do, alert dot accept. So can you see, first this button is going to get triggered, then we are sending our data, and then we are clicking on dot accept, right? So let me align the code first, and before accepting the data and closing the alert, I simply want that driver should wait for how many seconds? Driver should wait for 2 seconds. So let me run this code now. Right click, run as Java application. The screen is going to get open. It is going to get maximized. First alert is going to get triggered. You successfully clicked. Second, as we have clicked on cancel, it is going to get cancelled. In third, we have passed the data hey, and then it has been called OK button, because here we have selected what, accept method, right? So this is how you are going to handle these three kinds of JavaScript alert. First with single button, second with double button, and third with the prompt. So for more such videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.